Took this trade in the C period. After we took out that POC, it looked like there was going to be some consolidation. We made one trip up there, and then this next trip up, I shorted it right there at the top of that node. I was just waiting to get back up to that level. And then I thought if we, if it looked like we were going to turn around, we did come down in the C period. You can see how it stopped right on the top of that POC. So that made me a little bit cautious. But, it was so weak that I thought we'd, test that low at least where I got that first order. And then I thought if it really broke loose, I would look at that. I was looking, I just dragged that order out of the way, but I was looking like around somewhere in there about the 25, 27 area. And then, ultimately I'd be looking at 2,300. But in this trade, we didn't break. So here I'm getting, I'm protecting it because I didn't, at this point, if we bounced out of there, I thought we would move higher. So I didn't want to be in this anymore at this point. The way we're interacting with that POC, I just thought that would be the beginning of a turnaround. So if we got to the next time period and it did kind of the same thing, it would work its way back up and I'd be able to re-enter somewhere higher. But you can see it's not really bouncing off that POC. And as it comes down here, it gets one tick away. So I go ahead and take that first one. I think that was about 28 ticks. And that second one, I just wanted to see if we would, like I said, break that low there. And then I was considering holding it. We had that next POC down there. I was considering just letting it go, but in this trade, we don't get there. And there's good reason for that because you can see that it's pretty volatile. So I'm being cautious now that I'm over 40 ticks here. And at a certain point, I bring the stop down to secure that 40 ticks. And it does end up taking me out for the 40 ticks. Because if it would have broke here, I felt like when it broke, it was either going to keep going or it was going to rotate another time. And it actually did rotate another time, which would have taken away this 10 points. So when it's this volatile, that's why I just secured my 10 points. And I was good with that. And then it did another rotation that you could have shorted. I didn't short that one, but then you had the D period fill and you could have been in that and gotten a pretty decent move out of it if you're doing the same thing where you're moving your stops down. So here I'm securing that 10 ticks. And like I said, if we broke here, I would just keep moving that stop down. I had a couple areas, basically that, 325 and then maybe the 300 level and then that POC. But right there, it did take me out for the 40 tick. So that was 40 on two of those.